Hello and welcome to Talking Rotary, our monthly newsletter bringing you the latest from Winchester Rotary and ways in which you can get involved. This month we're looking ahead to the next year as we celebrate 100 years of Winchester Rotary. Just months after the club was chartered on the 9th of May 1927, Winchester Rotary launched its very first community project, providing gymnasium facilities for local young people. And we're still making a positive difference today, both locally and overseas. But what of the future, and how will the club mark its centenary? We wanted to create something that would benefit the whole community, and Paul Russell is part of the team working on this project.
We spent a long time considering different projects that we could look at, and it's quite difficult in a city like Winchester because there is already so much. But one thing we did feel was that there is a problem of loneliness, particularly with older people. And so we looked to the idea of having a bench that would be set in a way to encourage people to chat to somebody they didn't know, but on the basis that by sitting on that bench, they were making themselves available to chat. They're called friendship benches, and we're hoping to erect one in the centre of the city.
Do you know whereabouts in the city it's likely to go?
No, at the moment that's still under discussion. There are a number of policies which all sorts of bodies have regarding benches, and there are quite a lot of benches in certain places. But we're trying to home in on somewhere. There are a couple of opportunities being considered, and the interesting thing with this bench is that the idea is that it is slightly curved so that it encourages people to make eye contact and chat rather than a straight bench where you look straight ahead. But the problem with a curved bench, of course, is that does affect where you can put it, because conventionally benches are straight and follow a footpath line. So there are a number of things that need to be considered when finding a location for the bench. But we seem to have goodwill, and we're confident we will find somewhere, hopefully in the relatively near future.
How do you go about working out where the bench is going to go? And how do you know who to approach for permission?
We started by thinking of places we would like the bench to go. And that threw up, for example, the Cathedral Close, threw up various areas in the centre of town. And we've approached both Winchester Cathedral and Winchester City Council and discussed with them possible locations.
How much is this going to cost, and where's the money coming from?
We think it's going to cost something like £5,000 by the time we've secured the bench and had it engraved and so forth and located. It may be more, it may be less. But we're looking at a number of different funding sources, and we're fairly confident we're going to be able to fund it at that sort of level. And if we find we have more money, we may get more ambitious plans as to the size of the bench and the style of the bench.
Is one bench enough?
I think one bench would be enough because, in a way, it's quite good to be known as the friendship bench rather than one of the friendship benches, because if somebody is wanting to sit and have a chat, the important thing is there are other people to sit and chat to. So if you diffuse it too much, you do run the risk of having two people sitting on two different benches wishing they could talk to one another.
How can members of the public help in this project?
Well, while we think we've thought of the best places for the bench and looked at different alternatives, we may not have got that right. And we're certainly very open to other suggestions, or any suggestion really as to where the bench should be placed. We feel it should be central in Winchester. It should have a good footfall. It should be in a place where it is obvious that it is there and becomes known for its function. So any ideas would be gratefully received.
You can let us have your suggestions of where the Friendship Bench should be located by emailing secretary@winchester-rotary.org. There's a link on our homepage. Just search Winchester Rotary UK and scroll to the bottom of the page. Plans are yet to be finalised, but a celebration evening is also being organised by a team led by Robert Parsons.
Well, it's going to happen on the day after the anniversary of our inauguration on the 9th of May, 100 years ago. So it's happening on the 10th of May. We can't let the occasion go without some major celebration for the city. And really, of course, this is celebrating doing 100 years of service to the city. So we've invited a number of local personalities and VIPs. And we anticipate the Lord Lieutenant coming and a number of other local people, including the local MP, who's a great friend of Rotary, and the Mayor, of course, who's an honorary member anyhow. And also we have our partner clubs from Germany and also from France coming. So that gives it a really good international feel. Now, that will be also our members, of course, and our members and their partners. And it will be at the Cathedral Pavilion. So it's a lovely central location, and it will be on the 10th of May. And we're having a celebration evening where we will have a very nice meal, a few speeches, and finishing with our President, Nick Bell, bringing the evening to a close. So there will be a lot of publicity about it. It is something that we're all very proud of. And having been in Rotary 20 years, it seems wonderful that I shall be here for the celebration of such an important time.
And that's it for this month. Don't forget that there is still time to get involved in the Clarendon Marathon. Simply follow the links on our website. Talking Rotary has over the last year covered many of the projects that the club is currently involved in, and we're still at it. You can find information about all of those projects on our website and how you can get involved. Simply search Winchester Rotary UK and follow the links. This is Steve Feeney for Winchester Rotary saying goodbye.